Look, this here, I guarantee will change your life if you take action with it. This is the first thing that I did when I was starting my self-improvement journey, and I'm telling you that it has made the world of difference. Prior to me starting, let me clarify this. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jose Rodriguez. I run the self-improvement channel, and it serves one purpose, and that is to help you on your self-improvement journey. Welcome. I hope you like the channel. If you enjoy the video, leave a like or something. So the whole concept that I came up with, and this was before I really delve deep into this. This is the before, or if you haven't done this, then you don't really know how to framework the rest of your whole self-improvement journey. But it is, I like to call it your 2.0. So imagine a person made a clone of you. Here is your current self, here is your future self. This is your 1.0, this is your 2.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.2, 1.4, you know, and so on. What stage do you need to be at? Or what steps would take you 1.1 point up? So you're at 1.0, and then you can be at 1.1, and then you can go all the way up to 2. But your 2.0 is someone made a clone of you, and they made it better than you in every single aspect. What would they do? Who would they be? So the whole premise of this is surrounded not by what would they do, but by their identity. So the way that I did it, and I'll list out some of mine. But get on a piece of paper, write it down. Get on a piece of paper. Half of the piece of paper be separated to who they are, who is your 2.0, and who is not your 2.0, who isn't your 2.0, right? So aka what they would do and what they wouldn't do, right? So what I wrote for this, my 2.0 is a businessman, he is an investor, he is a reader, a writer, a learner, he is an athlete, he is well built, he is financially free, he is independent, he smells good, he dresses well, and a load of other things. Right, capable of self-defense, so on and so forth. Who is not my 2.0? Who is this person not? He is not an addict. He's not a procrastinator. He is not a liar. He is not somebody who has an addiction to like masturbation or anything. He's not any of those things. And the list goes on, truly. And I'm not going to share everything with you, but I gave you those examples. Figure out who you want to be and figure out who you do not want to be. Now you list all those things out, right? You have your list of who I want to be, who I don't want to be, and now start acting like this person. Do not act like the person over here. Act like this person. And if you do any of these traits, get rid of them. That'll be your first thing. Before you can start to develop a new good habit, you must break the bad ones that you've already formed. So if you, for some reason, have no control and you can't hop onto NoFap, which that sounds a little rude. Look, at the end of the day, NoFap will change your life, and that's not speaking from a place of, oh, you know, day 30 I can levitate, or, you know, so on and so forth. This is just, it's simply self-control. Look, if you can stop having this infatuation with like, let's say that you're watching, you know, pornographic websites. If you can stop having that infatuation, you can just focus on yourself. You stop idolizing these people. Your mentality gets sharper. If you simply realize, hey, what I'm doing is something of juvenile, but you're trying to man up, and you're just taking steps backwards. So we'll put that as there. So, you know, get rid of these things. Get rid of your addictions. Get rid of your just bad parts, bad habits that you have formed. Checking your phone in the mornings before you do anything else. You know, only brushing your teeth for a minute instead of 2 minutes. Not flossing. Not scrubbing your tongue. Not, you know, using whitening strips if your teeth aren't white. Like, get rid of all these bad habits before you start the new ones. All right. But when you do start the new ones, start taking actions with who you want to be. What would a businessman do? A businessman would be looking for his connections. He would be looking for different opportunities. He would be viewing the world through a different lens so that he can make better investment opportunities. What would a pro athlete do? Or what would a pro athlete do? Yeah. So he'd train every single day. He'd be smart about his training. He'd get the right guidance. He'd do this and he'd do that. What would a well-dressed man do? He would choose his outfits days before. He would choose his outfits, the cologne that he's going to wear with it, his jewelry, whatever he may do. Act like you're that person. All right, because once you start acting like this person, you will start becoming this person. Right now, I started this journey I've identified my 2.0 version about a month and a half ago. Right now, on the total scale of it, you know, from 1.0 to 2.0, I say I'm about a 1.55. Right, so I'm making progress to be the person that I want to be. You know, I've still yet to create my business. I've in the works of it. I'm still yet to make a multi-$1,000 investment. I've done investments, but they have not been multi-thousand. I'm still growing, and that's what I want you to take away from this. That we are in a constant state of growth. Always search for the next opportunity to grow, opportunity to learn, because there's this quote, and I put it in my pocketbook, and I'll read it to you. And this is one of the best. This was a Stoicism quote. Here it goes. So, every man I meet is my master in something, and for that I learn from. So, always look at people with what they can teach you, not what they can give you, right? The most important thing that you can develop in life that'll give you the highest return on your investments is your skill set and your mentality. Work on that first. Now, to recap the whole video, identify who your 2.0 is, identify who your 2.0 isn't. You realize you're at a 1.0 and your 2.0 self is over here. You want to become this person, go reach it, okay? And track yourself along the journey. Start and do this journaling and do this self-introspection, and really think about how far you've come or how far you still need to go, and keep yourself in line. All right, every day write on a journal, I've done this, I've done that, I further solidified my identity as this perfect man or this 2.0 version of myself. Do it constantly. You are bound to grow. Look, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed what I spoke about today. I truly believe that doing this was going to change your life. So get out there and get to it. All right. Leave a like, leave a comment or something. Anything you guys comment, I will respond to. So thank you. Good luck.